In today's lecture, we will explore Part 1 of the Indian Constitution, titled The Union and its Territory. This section, comprising Articles 1 to 4, holds immense significance as it deals with the establishment, renaming, merging, or altering of state borders within the country. Let's delve into the key points of Part 1. Article 1, Name and Territory of the Union. Article 1 of Part I lays down the foundation of the Indian Union. It states that India, which is also known as Bharat, shall be a union of states. The territories of India consist of the states specified in the first schedule, the union territories specified in the first schedule, and any other territories that may be acquired. Article 2, Admission or Establishment of New States. Article 2 empowers the Parliament to admit new states into the Union or establish new states on terms and conditions it deems fit. Article 3, Formation of new states and alteration of areas, boundaries, or names of existing states. Article 3 plays a crucial role in the formation of new states or altering the areas, boundaries, or names of existing states. However, two conditions must be met. First, a bill proposing these changes must be introduced in Parliament only with the President's prior recommendation. Second, the bill must be referred to the concerned state legislature for its views within a specified period. While Parliament is not bound by the state legislature's views, it must consider them. Article 4, No amendment to the Constitution. Article 4 clarifies that laws made under Article 2 and 3 are not considered amendments to the Constitution under Article 368. As a result, these laws can be passed with a simple majority through the ordinary legislative process. The implementation of Part 1 has witnessed significant historical moments, such as the renaming of West Bengal and the formation of new states like Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, and Telangana. Moreover, the demand for linguistic states in South India paved the way for reorganizing states based on administrative convenience rather than linguistic factors. To address this demand, the Government of India appointed the Linguistic Provinces Commission, chaired by S.K. Dhar, in June 1948. However, the Commission recommended reorganization based on administrative convenience, leading to dissatisfaction. Consequently, the Congress formed the JVP Committee, consisting of Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, and Pattabi Sitaramaiah, to re-evaluate the issue. The JVP Committee rejected language as the basis for reorganization but eventually led to the creation of Andhra State in October 1953. The creation of Andhra State intensified demands for linguistic states in other regions, prompting the appointment of the States Reorganization Commission in December 1953, chaired by Faiz Ali. This commission identified four major factors for state reorganization: unity and security of the country, linguistic and cultural homogeneity, financial, economic, and administrative considerations, and the welfare of people within states and the nation as a whole. In conclusion, Part 1 of the Indian Constitution plays a pivotal role in defining the Union and its territory. The articles within this part have been instrumental in shaping the boundaries and names of states within the country and addressing regional demands for linguistic reorganization. Understanding these constitutional provisions is essential to appreciate the dynamic and historical processes that have shaped the Indian Union. That was all for today's lecture. We have a message for our podcast family. As a small but dedicated team, we are on a mission to support civil service aspirants like you. Our passion lies in research, crafting valuable scripts, and skillfully editing to bring you high-quality podcasts. Our commitment to you is unwavering, and we provide all our content completely free of charge. Your support means the world to us, and we humbly request you to consider sharing, liking, and rating our channel on various platforms. Your appreciation and encouragement inspire us to go above and beyond in creating content that caters to your needs. Thank you.